I found and destroyed a magical device in the depths of the mine. It looks like...
Yes. I didn't
Is there really...
We believe that the... But...
If we are...
Mistress, we're running out of...
We can still give a reply...
They are very stubborn.
Unless we think of a better explanation and firmly win Abalon's trust.
The soldiers' retreat has put them under a lot...
Ah, Minerva's little mercenary. Whatever. As long as you're Interesting. Minerva certainly isn't lacking in capable...
Gain some good strategic research.
They weren't ours anyways. They're useless, so I gave them to...
You again. I totally assumed.
But now that I've...
And what might that be?
Your actions may turn the whole...
Something you want to ask. By the way, are you still free? I need a little...
I don't really have much...
I'm sorry, but I have... Is there something you want to ask? By the way, are you still free? I need a little...
I'm really sorry.
It's all right. I won't ask you again.
Hilda? Time is of the essence.
I serve Lady Minerva.
Bion, do you still remember an Odysseus?
Of course. Smart, and I appreciated his
I see, but I turned him down.
Oh. One is that he really, although I suppose...
Oh no, I hope it's not too late. He seemed really disappointed, but he...
Don't worry. Here, take this token of mine and see if... Do it in my...
Thanks.
Is there something you want to ask?
Odysseus, I told Bion about your situation. He'd like to know if...
I can't believe it. I'm grateful, but I've taken care of it. People can accomplish anything when pushed to their limits.
Well, great. I'm happy for you.
I'm ashamed to admit that I once saw Lord Bion as a deserter. It got me down for a while. But then I came to see that he must have had his reasons for the path he chose. I'm touched by his concern. He hasn't changed at all. Are the adherents faring well?
They're still short on manpower, but we're close to a solution. I'll do my best to help them.
You must need a lot of supplies. I'll tell the hunters when I have the time. You've helped us a lot.
But aren't those your emergent...
If the curse really can be lifted, we'll pack them up and send them over. Be ready.
I thank you on behalf of the adherents.
One more thing, please. I have no right to call. Please, give this to Lord Bion. If you run into any trouble in the future, tell me.
About... Because he was... Is there... I don't think...
Alright. Hunter...
Of course.
Thank you. Is there something you want to ask?
I'm back.
Thank you.
Sculptura says the Black Streets are in chaos.
I see.
You seem
Without Andrea, the more people, I need power.
The hunters seem to have absolutely no interest in negotiating.
They supported Barad in the Black Streets. They've suffered much. It's clear that Andrea... Leave the rest to me.
What are you planning to do now?
I wish...
I can help.
Have you been...
I've been to Laurel Mansion. Minerva's opened it to
Really? I'll send people to... It has been a while.
No problem.
Thank you. Is there something you want to ask?
I'm back from Laurel Mansion.
I see. I know what to do. Please.
This Frostwing seems to be...
now then. But
No time like... No!
We knew.
There must be...
Can't you think?
judging from the we've done as much.
Is that
Yes, he's a good man with repent. I have no plan.
Thank you.
May the god.
Arrhenius, I have a question.
What do you want?
When the Titan awakes, it'll try to control. What I want to know is.
An astute question. It's complicated, even though you... Sealing the channel. Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps this is the will of the gods. I'll discuss it with the mistress.
Great. I'll wait.
Hilda, you're here! Be careful! The sleep magic wore off.
Oh, you're just in time. Spell may have been faulty, but
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to attempt to close the... Hold him down or...
Got it.
I'm counting on you.
If you're ready. Yes, he...
Lord Arrhenius, that...
Oh, it was nothing, really.
You've never done that?
Before this, he's very lucky. If he had crystallized...
How can I
I promised the mistress. I'll pass the...
You've got it. You saved the old...
There's something else. Have you heard of? Well, what? Yes. And
that goes along with what...
What?
Hilda, I'm
Perhaps sounds good.
If you have time...
So,
Yes.
Something you wish to tell me?
yes. But after meeting you, I'd like to ask for your help on...
You mean Minerva of House? He said she's a very...
She is.
I'd never considered working with... There's an air about them that...
I believe Mr.
But I've observed you for a while. Also, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to speak with Arrhenius. So...
That's great.
Don't thank me yet. What is it, child?
I've talked to the Freethinkers Physicoi. They're willing to meet.
Thank you for your help.
That was fast.
Well, they agree.
Me.
Well, I'd like the... Once we finalize the details.
That doesn't sound like...
What you can... They need something.
Crystal nucleus?
According to Bion, the Rocklings and the... Find them all so that...
Ah, is that... Oh...
When you say to...
Oh...
If I give you the... Hey...
What? Don't worry, child.
When you...
No more.
I really...
Even if it... What?
Hilda?
The Physicoi have agreed to cooperate.
You can relax.
You know,
Those Physicoi possess no... To be honest.
Even so... I've solved the issue, Avalon.
Which issue?
I didn't need to do anything about the outside. For now.
Nope, don't tell me the details. I don't want to know. Anyway, it's good that you took care of it.
We figured out something that might be able to... A group of Freethinker Physicoi in the Glittering Depths claim that they can save them.
Really? Unbelievable. Alright, take this.
This feels...
It's the pure starite we had stashed away. We used to have a letter of authorization for Avalon, and the...
I told Avalon the latest news about the Deeps. She asked me to give you this.
The mine originally belonged to the mistress.
But this... Thank you, Hilda. The next thing is definitely speak.
torture floor. The oppressive, creepy environment is uncomfortable enough on its own.
Stop right there, all of you! There's still time to turn back.
That voice.
Ignore him.
Humanities.
I must admit I'm somewhat to think you're...
It's possible.
And Hilda.
That's not true. I also wanted to ask...
I have urgent business, so I'll give you time for only one question.
I've heard much about you and Aphis, Senator Humanities. But have you heard the people's true voices? Their unease towards you and...
I've heard all there is to hear. And my conclusion is that every person has Minerva. You still remember, do you? I once said that the members of House Laurel chastised me for being too idealistic. Do you remember how you answered me back then?
People are born ignorant and require rules to follow. But rules can teach people how to pursue an... You just think about breaking the rules. You don't think about whether or not these people are prepared...
But if we don't break the rules first, how will they know if they're prepared to keep pace with me?
And those who can't keep up? Will you sacrifice them as you do with the people who couldn't answer me back then?
Because at that time, I hadn't yet devised a method. Now, though...
Like the Titan? If you take direct control over every...
People are born ignorant, after all. I just hadn't anticipated that even you nor Serene...
Human.
But now, I see clearly. I will no longer seek agreement.
Wait. What of the Northwind Legion, you...
And here I was thinking you didn't care about it. You've overcome that matter with your... Looking at you, why have you come here now?
I could ask you the same. If everyone is against you, why not just let them carry on?
You don't know what I've seen the
Who would be happier? Look at your fellow Ephesian. If you truly are still Humanities, then you wouldn't be able to ignore this.
No, of course I'm still Humanities. But now that I've come into contact with a higher existence, obtained greater power, my ways of thinking and seeing the world have grown different from yours. It only makes sense that you wouldn't be able to understand what I believe to be right.
That's just what you believe, though. If creating your vision takes becoming cruel, cold-blooded, and arrogant, then I'd rather be a lowly creature who understands love for others.
It seems we'll never see eye to eye. That's the downfall of language. People make the sounds, yet they're still unable to convey their true thoughts to one another. How about you come a bit closer to me instead? I'll take you with my own two hands and show you the world I've seen. You'll come to see things my way.
And if I don't?
Then you'll surrender to this power all the same.
Minerva, he's...
It's all right now, child. He can't cast another spell. Give in, Humanities. The current you will soon be free from your delusion. Even if you create another apparition, you won't be able to do it before we carry out the ritual. We've won.
That does seem to be the case. You fought so hard, thinking what you're doing is for the sake of justice. I pity you, Minerva. Truly. I am no longer the one who bears responsibility for the city. Are you prepared?
Even now, you still are incapable of accepting that you were wrong?
I cannot judge your happiness. That much is true. However, are you truly able to determine whether or not I did the right thing? Right and wrong. They're nothing more than blind spots built out of habit. Be careful.
Your words are meaningless. You have no concept of your own failings, do you? The path of righteousness, as I understand it deep down, is one paved by experience and communication. Although we can't move towards that bright future right away, we have built a consensus alongside others. I'm confident that I can do things better than you, because at the very least, I can respond to the hearts of others.
You've always been like this. Crying yet still able to forge ahead. Perhaps that's why I lose to you every time I challenge you.
Human.
Please, Minerva. Become a different leader than Serene, Marble, or Petrus. It's the only thing you can do to prove yourself.
I must start by sacrificing you. It looks like the person who changed was me. Goodbye, human. Thank you, Hilda. I've done all that I wished to do. Next, we do what we need to do. Once we place the relics on the Nexus array, this will all be over. Let me know once...
The relics are all ready.
At the risk of being too sentimental... Hilda, all of this is due to your hard work. Thank you.
We did this together. You did well too.
You really know how to push your luck, child.
Hey, I just noticed.
It's true. Do you remember? Memento is one of...
Huh?
Will you return to Enbar?
Yes.
Yes.
be with you.